With so many products on the market, picking out the perfect pick will be challenging. So we have chosen the 6 best products out there that makes it easy for you. Please check the descriptions for more information and its latest pricing. The iPhone 13 mini is a rare small phone that's still high-end when it comes to the hardware. Its 5.4-inch displays is a Super Retina XDR OLED display, so it looks excellent thanks to some strong brightness levels. It's the same tech as you'd see on the iPhone 13, only smaller. Similarly, its camera is fairly potent. It has a 12MP f1, 6-wide camera with 1.7 pixels for low-light performance, while the 12MP f2, 4 ultra-wide camera offers a 120-degree field of views. Taking photos in low-light situation works well too, easily being some of the best we have seen. Speed-wise, the iPhone 13 mini uses Apple's A15 Bionic chipsets, so it's fast and easily capable of multitasking. iOS 15 works super smoothly here as well. Just count on paying for the privileges, as it's pricier than the iPhone 12 mini that came before it. The iPhone 13 mini is Apple's most affordable and pocket-friendly flagships, but you'll probably want to spend an extra $100 on the larger iPhone 13 for better battery life. The Asus Zenfone 9s is one of the most compact and powerful Android smartphones available, as the integrated Asus Zenfone 9 offers a lot of power for a small phone. It uses the top-end Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1, which is great for gaming or video editing. There is an option of 128 or 256 GB for the internal storages. The Zenfone 9 also has a very good audio jack, and the battery runtimes are also perfect. You won't need to worry about speed here, like with other small phones. While it might lack a third lens, the Asus Zenfone 9 has a respectable 50MP main camera, a 12MP ultra-wide lens on the back, and a 12MP selfie camera. Some clever navigation tricks come into play too, thanks to a double tap on the back or swipes on the power button, giving you some useful shortcuts. Audiophiles will appreciate the 3.5mm headphone jack too. If you prefer Android, the Asus Zenfone 9 is a good alternative. It's a little bigger than the 13 mini with a 5.9-inch screen, and it doesn't work on Verizon, but it's otherwise a very similar proposition. Great build quality, top-notch processor, and high-end features like a 120Hz screen are all tucked into a pocket-friendly device. The 4th Gen Flip might be more of a refinement than anything else, but there are plenty of quality-of-life changes for this iteration. The design has been slightly tweaked for easier one-handed use. It now comes with the top-end Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 chipset, and it has a larger 700 mAh battery for improved overall stamina, not to mention that it even comes in a new range of colors. IPX8 water resistance returns, as does last year's durability claims, notably a strengthened inner screen and hard-wearing metal frame. The 6.7-in display is the same as the previous version, with a resolution of 2640x1080 and a 120Hz adaptive refresh rate. It also comes with 8 GB of RAM and a choice of either 128 GB, 256 GB, or 512 GB of storage. The Flip 4 has a pair of 12MP rear cameras, consisting of a main unit with an f1.8 aperture, alongside a 123-degree f2.2 ultra-wide lens. There's no fancy underscreen selfie camera like the one you get on the Fold 4. Instead, you've got a run-of-the-mill 10MP f2.4 selfie embedded inside a U-shaped screen cutout. Samsung's Galaxy Z Flip 4 feels as premium as ever, and its all-important yet diminutive front screen keeps you focused on the world around you. Google has stuck with the same recipe that made the Pixel 6a a winner last year. The new phone has the firm's top Tensor G2 chip from the Pixel 7, and the same amount of RAM and storage. That makes the 7a faster, more powerful than the mid-range competition, and on par with top-end phones. The battery lasts about 34 hours between charges, generally enough for the heaviest days. It will need charging overnight, similar to its predecessor and the Pixel 7. The Pixel 7a is made with recycled aluminum, glass, and plastic, accounting for about 21% of the phone by weight. The company publishes environmental impact reports for some of its products. Google will recycle old devices free of charge. The main camera shoots really good, well-exposed, and dramatic images, with excellent levels of detail in good outdoor and dim indoor lighting. It does an outstanding job of capturing detail in portraits and photos of objects. The ultra-wide cameras is also one of the better options available, slightly weaker on detail and sharpness than the main camera, but managing high contrast and difficult scenes with aplomb. The 13MP selfie camera is equally excellent, while video captured across all 3 cameras is good for the money. The Pixel 7a is the best mid-range Android phone available. It squeezes even more of the premium smartphone experience into a smaller, cheaper model. Google's top chip, plenty of RAM, and a decent amount of storage make it faster than most competitors. Its great bright screen has a 90 Hz refresh rate to keep things smooth when scrolling, which is a major perk of high-end phones alongside wireless charging. The Samsung Galaxy S23 has a 6.1-inch dynamic AMOLED displays that can get enormously bright and supports a refresh rate of up to 120 Hz. The display surface ratio is also very appealing. The Galaxy S23 is a sleek, powerful, and capable Android flagship. It packs a powerful Android chip with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. The 120Hz screen is beautiful and protected with Gorilla Glass Victus 2, and battery life is much improved over the S22. It has the same cameras as the S23 Plus and should suffice for most people. If you're really into phone photography, splurge on the S23 Ultra, which has 4 main cameras: 200MP, 12MP, 10MP, 10MP, and a 12MP selfie camera. The Galaxy S23's small screen and overall slim build make it highly comfortable to use in the real world. With tight bezel of flat displays and in lightweight design thanks to the aluminum frames and glass back, the Galaxy S22 is one of the most user-friendly flagships we will see in 2023. The displays is also top-notch, with fluid 120 Hz refresh rate for buttery smooth animations and impressive brightness at 1750 nits. Another 6, one an OLED screen, but with a 21:9 aspect ratio. That means it's thinner than most phones. This makes it easier to slip into a narrow pocket, though it may poke out the top. All Sony phones from this generation look the same, with some variation in camera bulges and button placement. There's an Xperia 10IV that's a bit cheaper and an Xperia 1i Free that's really expensive, but we've chosen the 5 as a comfortable middle ground. It's still expensive though, running on the popular Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 chipset with 8 GB of RAMs and 128 GB of storages. Sony is really pushing the cameras in its phones, and the 5IV sports a triple lens array with 3 Exmor RS12 MP sensors, offering wide, ultra-wide, and short telephoto views. Combined with Sony's excellent camera app, they offer a lot of photography options. Whether or not you choose this over a cheaper phone depends on how much you like the tall and thin screen arrangement, how dedicated you are to Sony products, and how much you want those cameras. For some, it could be a tricky decision. Thank you for watching. If you like this video and want more from us, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get an instant notification of our new videos.